Good morning. How are you guys? What's wrong with my voice? As the Jewish holiday approach, for those of you who have been following me for the past few days, I've been talking about the Jewish holiday coming up on September, October. You understand? So I'm going to explain to you guys how the Jewish calendar is different from the Gregorian calendar that we have been using. Right now we are in 2024 in the Gregorian calendar, but in the Jewish calendar we are not in 2024. Okay, and whatever the Jewish are doing, they do it based on the biblical time and their culture. Whatever the Jewish do, even though they still follow the Gregorian calendar with the world. That is not to say that the Jewish people do not use in the eyes of the world. They are using the Gregorian calendar, the Greek calendar. That is Gregorian calendar. So, excuse me, all of us in the world today, we are using Gregorian calendar. The Europeans calendar is what we are using today. When you go to India and they have their calendar, their year is not 2024 in the real time. In their real world, the year is not 2024. If you go to I mentioned Indian. When you go to China, Japan, these people are not in their real world. They are not using Gregorian calendar. When you come for their when it comes to their festive period, they don't use Gregorian calendar. But when they come to in the real sense of the world, because the Gregorian calendar has taken over all the world, the Romans. When you talk about the Gregorian calendar, the Greek, so this is the calendar in which we are using today. Even the time we are using today, they overtook everything. I'm going to explain to you a little bit why Jewish calendar is a little bit different from other people's calendar. They practice Judaism, right? And when you first of all, let me explain to you why the Jewish, I don't know how to explain this. The sunset is their morning. Do you understand it? In their real what's it now? These flies. In their real culture, when is the sunset? Sunset is the time that they actually take as the next day. When the sun is down, that is the next day to them. Like today now, normally today is Monday. By 6 p.m. when the sun is set, it's already Tuesday on their own calendar. Are you getting me? So before I get to that, I think I got some things here to read to you guys. Why do Jewish holiday begins at nightfall? Why the sunset? According to the Jewish calendar, not only Jewish holiday begins at nightfall. I'm reading to you now why they actually begin their day the next day by 6 p.m. or thereabout. According to the Jewish calendar, not only Jewish holiday begins at nightfall, but every day does. This is based on the story of creation in the Genesis, where at the end of each day it says, "And it was evening, and it was morning day, and it was evening, and it was morning." According the second day, etc., by mentioning evening before morning, Torah defined a day as beginning with the evening, followed by the morning. Are you guys getting the reason why they follow evening as their own morning? The definition of passage of time is not only relevant to how we set up the calendar, it has profound implication as to our attitude to life itself. Everyone agrees that life is full of ups and downs. We go through a period where the sun is shining upon us and we feel on top of the world, only to turn a corner and be faced with difficulties and obstacles that drag us down. But isn't long before something pleasant comes our way to pick us up again. The question is, which one wins the day? The up and down. In other words, life is series of disappointment dotted by the occasional glimmer of hope. End of quote. In the real sense, since I've come to this country, Shabbat is always on Saturday to me. But at a point, I begin to realize that the Sabbath even started on that Friday evening, when it's sunset, and that's when the Shabbat begins. I think I have something to share with you guys here. Let's go there. The year 20. So, Rosh Hashanah means Happy New Year. Okay? When they say Rosh Hashanah in Hebrew means Happy New Year, as you can read by there, in introspection, abstinence, prayer, and patience. The story of Abraham raised the ram in horn is sounded, and special foods are prepared. I mean, during the Rosh Hashanah, you understand? During the New Year, that's what they are saying here. If you understand the English, the special foods are prepared and shared. Begins October 12. I think this is October 2, 2024 at sundown. Ends in nightfall of October 4. I mean, I don't understand what you understand that. I think their new year is starts October 4 or something like that. I don't know, but at least you can see here that they celebrate their new year just like every other of us who celebrate New Year. Let me bring you another this thing. Maybe we are going to understand that more. Let's move to another thing. Okay, let's read this together. What is the Jewish calendar in? We are in 2024 in the real Gregorian calendar. In the Jewish calendar, we are in the year 5784. Okay, this system attempts to calculate the number of years since the creation of the world according to the Genesis creation, the narration and the subsequent biblical stories. The current Hebrew year AM. Are you getting? Do you see that AM there? The AM mean that's sunset is their AM. It begins in sunset. The current Hebrew year AM 5784 begins at sunset on 15th September. Now that was an old this thing. So see mosquito. They see mosquito here. So now mosquito they even bite me since all this days. And the thing say now. So I think I have another to play so that to show you guys so that you can be cleared. So according to the tradition, the Hebrew calendar started at the time of creation, placed at 3761 BCE. The creation of 2023-2024 Hebrew year is 5784. Wow. In my real time, oh my God, oh boy, I want to remove this. In the real time, I don't think anybody knows when the world was created. You understand? This is my own belief. Nobody knows, but that's when they begin to count that the world was created. Nobody ever knew when the world was created. Nobody ever knew if Adam or who's Adam and Eve. I don't think so, because there is a lot of clear. Even when Genesis was talking about Adam and Eve, there were other people living in the same garden that is not Adam, that is living in the east side of the garden. So even the Bible says the thing no balance, the thing no really balance. So we African too, you guys must know that African too have their calendar. We all have our calendar. We used to have our calendar, but The West have taken down all our culture. You see, they took our culture with them. They brought us the Gregorian calendar. They brought us their own religion. They took us our own religion. And you know, the reason why we are having problem in Africa, let me just address this issue. You see, religion and culture goes together. You cannot differentiate culture and religion. Oh, no. The moment your culture and your religion is not going together, you know, go good. You cannot do well. You can't do well. The reason why Africa is not actually doing well because the religion that they brought to us has taken us out of the culture. It takes us out of the real life. And we could not understand the Bible. We are just reading the Bible. We can't understand the Bible. The context of the Bible is difficult for us to understand. And that's the reason you see people going to church from Monday to Sunday, believing that God is going to come and give them the car key in the church. The context in where we understand the Bible. You close your shop at the time where people market go they sell for your shop. Now that time they close the shop. They go mountain, and you go to prayer time. And while your neighbors are selling, your customer will come and you will find another person. You can't put a culture away from religion. The moment your culture and the religion is not moving together, Africa become what it is. They told us our culture is not good, but those who gave you that religion, they stole the religion from other people. Those who gave us religion in Africa gave us stolen religion. They stole the religion from the original people and they came to sell it to us, and we selling it to us. They don't have, they brought their own culture, and yeah, they brought their culture into it. They try to infiltrate their culture into the Christianity because it was stolen from other people. Back in the days, we have our religion. We worship God. In whatever way our forefathers are worshiping God, they are still talking to the Creator. They say our culture is evil, and they brought the Bible. The Bible also, there's evil in the Bible. There's a lot of evil in the Bible. A lot of evil. There's nothing in this world without negative and positive. There's always positive and negative of everything. There's evil in the Bible, and there's evil in our culture. Fact. I'm in Israel today. I spoke to somebody today. In this country. He asked me a question. He said, "You said Solomon is your name. Are you a Jew?" I say, historically, as an Igbo man, they say we have a Jew blood. He said, "What can you prove to me that you are a Jew blood?" I said, 8 days. When I was born, the 8th day they cut I was circumcised. You say, are you serious? You circumcised? I say, oh. He first of all shake me like this. He said, "Oh, you are circumcised after 8 days. Do you practice Judaism in your country?" I said, "So you don't know about it?" I said, "I'm going to send you a link so you go and see it." I said, according to the history, we, the Igbo part of Nigeria, we practice Judaism. But when I talk about religion, he doesn't understand until I say Yeshua. When I say Yeshua, Jesus, that time he understands. Say, okay, they brought off Jesus, and we dropped the Jewish practice. But some people are still practicing Jew in our country. He said, "Please, I want to see. Do you understand me? What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, there's something I asked him. I said, "You people still do sacrifice?" He said, "Yes." I said, "There's a lot of sacrifice you people do. It's not on internet." He said, "Yes, that's part of the culture." Good morning, brother. Yeah. He asked me if I use that thing where they put for head, if I use them. I said, "No. I'm a Christian now. And this is where it is." He said, we don't use that kipo. They call it kipo, that thing where they put for head. I say, yes, we do in Africa. There, those who still practice, those who still stand on that religion are still practicing it. You know. Now here, they kill fowl to do sacrifice here. Who are those where they kill fowl and do sacrifice? Not the same rabbis. Not the same rabbis. Not the same not the same people where they practice Judaism. And that's a culture. Every food we eat in Israel is sacrifice. I repeat, every food that we eat in this country there must be a sacrifice. And I'm going to tell you, I'll give you an example of flour. Every bakery that produces flour, for those of you where they work for Israel for flour, you may not know. They are rabbi who came to pray in your bakery. They are special rabbi who always come to pray in your bakery. When they come to your bakery, they normally took some of the flour where una don't mix to produce bread, produce biscuits, produce anything. They take it to sacrifice. They normally pray. Even in a restaurant, there's always a rabbi in that restaurant that normally you see them standing there and reading. They go around. They go to the kitchen. They go to the where they pack raw food. You see them praying there. They carry the Torah and pray. That's what they do. At the end of the day, they will take things that they are going to go and sacrifice to God. You feel me? They still practice all those things. They never take it away from their culture. They still practice all those things. I don't think it's evil. I don't think so. You feel me? Before any food come from outside, we be saying now Jewish people go eat them. It is always come with a sticker in their own language. And they are there at the seaport. Anything where they import, we be saying now food, now eatable things. They have the rabbi who sacrifice and pray on those things before they come into the city. They still practice all those things. All those things are, I mean, religion and culture. There's no difference. Today we are Muslims. We are practicing Islamic culture plus their religion. We practice Islamic culture right now as African people. The clothes you wear is the Arabian style of their culture. The clothes the Arab wear is not a religion thing. It's their culture. You are an African, you become a Muslim, you practice, you drop your own culture, practicing their culture plus their religion. Because the religion goes together with the culture. This kippur, when I see that thing where these Jewish people they put for head, normally now for desert they come from. That thing that they take and they take and the sun, because of sun, they take and they protect their brain. That in those days, from there it becomes religious. It becomes religious. I don't think that thing not be religion back in the days. The same thing goes with the Arab country. You see Arab people putting all those things on their turban. They put on their hair. It wasn't really religion. It was because of the sun of the desert and the storm, the sandstorm. You know what is sandstorm? You get the time where we say sandstorm, even in this country, everywhere go day. You know, go day bright. For the desert, the sun they blow, wind they blow. They think on they fly up and down. You know, understand? People who live in the desert understand what I mean. So they tie all those things to protect their eyes and protect it. It becomes their culture. The moment you as an African begin to dress like the Arab, you are taking their culture and religions all together. I don't know if I make sense to you. Today, Africans have lost it because our religion practice is not in the calendar of Christianity. We have been destroyed. They told you that your practice, your culture is evil. Our culture isn't evil. But you can use the culture I'm not saying some part of our culture can be evil, and some part of the Bible can be evil. Some part of the Quran is evil. This is fact. When you go to Quran, are they not fighting war in the Quran? Are they not killing people in the Quran? Are they not killing people in the Bible? Yes, they do. This is where we are. Isn't it? David sleep with another person's wife. Isn't that not is that not evil? Is that not evil when David killed King David, my papa? King David was my father in the Bible since King Solomon. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you this for free. Don't allow pastors to read Bible for now. Make una take time they read the Bible. If they read and make you carry dictionary, they find some language. King Solomon, they use voodoo. The power, there's a power King Solomon used. King David also used power. Many of these people in the Old Testament, they use power. Yes, they do. Take your time. You get one cup where King Solomon they use. Now magic cup. It is there, but we know they read them well. Take your time. Now because I know get interest to become a pastor or to the preach. When I read, I know they like to keep them. And I know that now one thing about me. As I they talk now, I suppose say make una go so place, go read them. This cup where they talk about, what kind of cup is it? King Solomon have a voodoo cup. Those things are power given to us by God. And they say it's evil to you. You take one plant, put for another plant, you pray for somebody, you go heal. As you heal, and now God still heal that person. Are you feeling me? When Jesus Christ took the mud and healed the blind man, what does that say to you? Was that a culture or what? Is it evil? He took a mud and healed a blind man. Same thing is as our ancestor would take some herbs, put together and heal you. It is same God that heal you. It's also God's miracle. Because the wisdom was given to them by the same God who gave Jesus the power. It is only wrong when you take a poison from the tree and give to the other person to take the poison and die. As long as you take the herbs and heal somebody, it is same God that heal it. Because even you will be human being, will take up. It is God that give you the wisdom. I don't know if my teaching is getting there to any one of you. Africa have a problem. They took our language from us. Everybody wants to speak English in Kenya. Everybody wants to speak English in South Africa. Everybody wants to speak English in Zimbabwe. Malawi, everybody wants to speak English. Anybody who don't speak English look inferior. That inferiority complex is full in us. That, oh, you can't speak English. No. The reason why we are not great in Africa is because we have lost our own culture, we have lost our language, and we have lost our religion altogether. You can't play religion without culture. Why are you celebrating Father Christmas? Don't you see that Father Christmas is somebody else's culture that was brought into the Bible, and you aim it and you took it? Was there anything like Father Christmas in the Bible? No. But it was somebody else's culture. In Africa, we have masquerades. There's time we take our masquerade. What's the difference between that? They take out your masquerade and they told you your masquerade is evil, and they gave you Father Christmas.
Excuse me? I want to say you're right. You're a very smart guy.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
I heard you right. I walked by, I heard it, I said, that guy's right. He's onto something.
Yeah, thank you, my brother.
Have a good one.
Yeah. That guy is a Jewish guy. He's saying they hear within at the talk. Oh, wow. If you speak English, I think you understand what I'm saying. You understand? Are you feeling me? Look at Easter. All of us, we just the mumu they go. Even those who studies, I mean, we keep talking about the infiltration in the Bible. The Bible itself was infiltrated. There was never anything like Easter in the Bible. In the Bible, there was nothing like Easter. It was other people's culture that they stole and put in the culture that they brought to us. Now, we are the most religious people in the world. And that makes us poor. Poor. Instead of us to fight, the Bible talk about fight. The Bible is full of fight for yourself, not prayers. King Solomon was a fighter. He was a warrior. King David was a warrior. Moses, Abraham, everybody was a warrior. You fight for your rights. The reason why the whole of Africa is still diminishing and suffering is because we are waiting for Messiah up there. Oh, Jesus Christ is going to save us. Let us pray for our politician. Oh, let us pray. No. Prayer can never stop them. Somebody that is stealing your gold and you are not saying anything and you say prayer, oh, let us pray. They are going to be happy taking more. They take advantage of you. I was talking about Easter. Easter, I said it, Easter. Easter is not in the Bible from the beginning. They stole other people's culture. I've teach you guys this thing many times. Many of the pastors don't know nothing. The moment you begin to read your Greek Bible, the moment you begin to read your Latin Bible, you are going to understand a lot. A lot of mistakes are made. Lucifer, they told you Lucifer is Satan. That's one example. They say, oh, Solomon, if I say I'm a Lucifer now, some of you will say, oh, you are Lucifer, you are a devil. But Lucifer means good thing. Let's go to this. Let's go to Lucifer. In Roman folklore, Lucifer, light, bracket, bringer, in Latin, was the name of the planet Venus, though it was often specified as a male figure bearing a torch. So let us see another. I'm coming. Okay, the word Lucifer appears in the second epistle of Peter 2, 2 Peter 1:19, and I read, in the Latin Vulgate, to refer to Jesus, the word Lucifer is also used in the Latin version of Exultes, the Esther exclamation, full stop. Jesus was also referred as Lucifer. That is to tell you, Lucifer is a different thing in Latin Vulgate. All your pastors, none of them they don't read Latin Vulgate, they don't read Greek. No. The English Bible you're reading was infiltrated because it was not their culture. They stole the religion and brought to you. How did they steal the religion? Just to conquer the world. They want to use it to conquer the world. They never cared before because of religion. They never cared. When the Romans were ruling all over Middle East, they never cared. But during the period after the demise of Jesus Christ, the religion was expanding to Europe. It caused a lot of chaos in Europe. Christianities, they are preaching. The Jewish don't preach to anybody. The Jewish not they preach to anybody. Jew not they preach. That is why Jewish people, their religion no expand. So Christianity was moving towards Europe a lot. And there in Europe, they are pagans. They were all pagan, no Christians in there. So some people begin to accept Christianity. And there was a lot of war going on. That's when Constantine came in. Constantine, Emperor the Great. Like, okay, we're not going to feel rude people where we say that they fight because of this. So that's when he like, okay, I saw a dream. I saw Jesus Christ. And he began to bring the pagan into religion. How will the pagan accept Christianity? Is by infiltrating this Christianity, by bringing black Jesus. They never accepted the black Jesus. They brought a white Jesus. They brought a day of worship to Sunday, which is a pagan day of worship. They brought Easter into the religion just to make sure they fulfill this thing. It wasn't easy. Many of us today as Christians, we are nothing but pagans. Everything we are doing is just pagan. We are just ignorant. 100%. Make I tell you, all those our big pastors, many of them are completely ignorant. Or they know what is happening, but they are just using that word. They don't change. Yeah, I saw few pastors, they are changing, trying to do the needful. So, for those of you who are watching me for the first time, let's go to see the Easter. Easter, okay? Easter is associated with Christianity and to pagan spring festival that date back long before Christ. Wait, let me bring it so that when I go read on myself. I'll bring it for you guys to read. Excuse me. There's war going on in this country. When I see the jet where they go, now I don't go feel they hear the jet where they go on top of my head now. The jets, they fly on top of my head now. I don't go feel they hear. Oh wait, sorry guys, that's not it. Abi, whether I don't enter now, I don't know. Okay, I think you don't enter. I don't know. Okay, I think you don't enter. Yeah, let's read together. Easter is associated with Christianity and to a pagan spring festival that dated back long before Christ. Are you getting it? The feast day of Easter was first a pagan holiday of renewal and rebirth. Honored in the early spring, it's praised the pagan goddess of fertility and spring known as Ostara, Estria, or Uestri. I'm not asking you not to celebrate your Easter, but I'm just bringing the truth about the whole thing complicated. The reason why we Africans are still behind, because we don't know where we are coming from. The truth is there for us to see. A lot of us today, we are killing ourselves because of religion. You are protecting God that is not protecting you. You are protecting other people's God. You are protecting other people's God. Why you abandon your God? Yeah, you abandon your God. We Africans, we have a way of communicating to God. Our ancestors have things they have that is used to communicate with God. We use what God creates to pass a message to God. Do you understand me? Now, our way of communicating with God was condemned. They brought us Jesus Christ. Fine. They brought us Muhammad. Fine. There's nothing wrong if they are the real thing. But it's not going to work for us. It's not working. All you like, you can go to Mecca 1 million times. It's not working for us. The reason why it's working for the Saudi Arabians is because this is their culture. This is their thing. That is their God. Allah is not your God. The moment you call God in your own language, that is your God. If you are Yoruba, call your God Eledumare. If you are Igbo, call your God Chukwu Okike Abiama. Tamuna, Chineke. If they say we are worshiping the same God, why will you be calling God in somebody else's name? Somebody else's language? Why will you communicate with God with Arab language? What happened to your own language? Don't feel that inferior. And that's the point. This is where we are missing it in Africa. We are protecting other people's gods and we abandon our God. We fight ourselves. Hey, these are Christians. These are Muslims. You are blaspheming. You are doing this. While we are busy fighting those who brought the religion to us, they are taking our resources back to Europe. Yeah, that's exactly my point. You're busy fighting each other. Oh, everybody must be a nomadic. Oh. No. Muhammad said like this in the Quran. All of us, nobody must go to school. Oh. Why in Saudi Arabia they are going to school? So no. In the north, no school. No. You must not go to school but they are going to school in Saudi. What is wrong with you? What do you really want? That means you're protecting other people's God. Rather, and we keep begging all day long. Thank you very much. I think I have to go. Let's drink some water. I'm trying to see that guy that came to me that time. I didn't want to be distracted, so I was carrying a baby. I don't know which of the word that I was speaking that he came to acknowledge, you know. Yeah. Somebody don't talk another one. It says Constantine and Michelangelo, where I don't know about that. I can't know everything. What's a RAS AI? I don't know. I can't know everything. You understand? I can know everything. You know. And if you talk about homo plenty that time for in the back in the days. There are too much homos. I forgot something. I wanted to, when I was talking about the migration of the Christianity into Europe, I told you guys about America. Why America was created. America was created almost by error. Waiting born America. I won't tell you at that time. I forgot. I think something just clicked. I forgot to tell you. Why the Christian and the pagans were fighting in Europe, and the emperors were trying to create the religion into paganism. A lot of Europeans, when I talk about Europe, I'm talking about all of them, all of those European countries all together. They begin to run away. So many of them run away to that America. Well, now they see so. And I believe that this history where they tell you now, I never hear them another place too much. Maybe you don't hear them, but you know they come on. Now they escape because of religion. I said, the Americans you see today were not, they are not indigenous of that land. They ran away from religions and problem of all those emperors down to that side of Europe, including the British people. When you hear that America fought American war of civil war, America, the Europeans fight Europeans. Are you getting me? Not the indigenous of America. The indigenous of America were pushed and they create civilization. As they are creating civilization, the indigenous people are moving. You know, in those days, many of our ancestors, they don't like civilization. They don't want to see other people that are not of their type. They just want to go away. You feel me? Yeah. But along the line, this civil war, where they talk American Civil War, American fought and won independence. No, it was American between European and European. Are you feeling me? The left side and the right side, they fought themselves and they win. They become America. They were all together before, but they conquer the other side of people where they intimidate them. That's they become America. And what makes them an America today is because they were running away from European religion. You can Google that. You can Google that if you know how to do that. You know. So thank you. I have to go now. Somebody say Lucifer is the devil's wife. You're still here talking about Lucifer is the devil's house. After everything I teach you here, everything that is in the written. Jesus Christ was called Lucifer. Lucifer is it's a planet. Lucifer is light. Lucifer is nothing. It's not a Satan. There's nothing that connects. It's a Latin language. It's Latin Greek. I showed you guys before. It's a Greek language. Those who translate it into English made a mistake, and we are moving with it. In Israel, if you go to check in Hebrew, what is Lucifer? Lucifer means light in Hebrew. Let me see if I can get any translation, because them I know the. Let's see if I can get any translation of Lucifer in Hebrew. In Hebrew. Hallel. Hallel. The ancient Greek name of the morning star. That was what they called Jesus Christ. Because I told you guys that before you know the real meaning of that Bible, you have to read in Hebrew and Greek. They bring out the ancient Greek name for the morning star. Hallel or Heliel, occur only once in the Hebrew Bible. Septuagint readers, almost Septuagint readers, the ancient Greek name for the morning star. I beg make I dey go, Joe. Those who go here, may they hear me. I'm not saying you should change. If you still believe that the devil is Lucifer, fine. There's Satan, there's Lucifer. Yes, you can say about Satan. That's what they translate. But Lucifer is just nothing but a morning star. It's a light. That's all. I've read to you in the Bible itself that Jesus Christ was called Lucifer. So why are you still calling Lucifer the devil's wife? Okay, now bye. So make I continue with American history. I don't finish. Ori ade for where? What is shetan? A meeting long here and you Romeo. I dey feel back pain. I don't sit down. I don't they work out. They do all this work where they work. I won't come out here now. Make I go get cold water again. And then if there's any other work, they say make I no run today. Or God don't send me say tell Solomon make you no run today. Work day. Everywhere they don't cut grass. everywhere, everything. People they throw away things. You never reach where people never throw away anything now. Now end of this month, by next month, everybody go to throw away. The one where they go throw away washing machine, washing dryer, anything, chairs. They just throw them away to buy new one. I got a show now for my phone, for my page. I beg, this thing is shutting down. Una don't use me tire. Una they use me, una no fit give me star. Una no be better person, no. I'll be honest with you guys. I they give una story, una no fit give me star. Una they selfish. How many days now? Are they giving us? Sometimes are they giving us back to back good history? Still, una no fit give me star. Anyway, bye bye. Make I they go. Tachineke mezioku.